All right. Hello, my earth element. This is Keziah, High Priestess Key. All right. Coming to do the earth element readings for this week. Okay. As you guys know, I try to put these out weekly for you guys. All right. Anyone who is resonating with earth element at this time, you do not have to be an earth sign to resonate with earth element. You could have earth in your chart somewhere, maybe you don't even know, because we are all of the signs, right? But that is basically what I'm doing, right? Earth signs normally is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may resonate with this energy very much so strongly because you are already that element, all right? So let's get into the messages and see what Earth element needs to know or what's going on in your energy, okay? So I already had a card fly out on the floor for you guys. Let me pick it up. It is the number 9. Okay, so that definitely lets me know, and I'm gonna put it back in the deck, but that definitely lets me know that you guys got some things going on, especially for around this year, right? Because it is the 9 year that we're in. But that's serious energy. So you could have some situations going on around something legal or something of that sort. But we'll see. Let's pull all of the spread to see exactly what's going on for my earth signs. Right now it's Capricorn season in the truth scenario, okay, in the verdict. So happy birthday to my Capricorns. All right. And let's get into the messages. All right, let's see. Earth element ancestors. What's happening for the earth element? What is happening in reference of the earth element? Thank you, ancestors. Okay, earth. All right, so earth signs. Okay, if you are earth signs or earth element energy that you're feeling at this time that resonates with you around earth, I have serious energy here again. So that is the number 9 again. Also, what I'm seeing is also, if you have Aquarius in your chart, I'm picking up Aquarius energy for some of my earth signs. You may be an Aquarius rising or Aquarius moon or something of that sort. You may be an Aquarius with just earth energy in another part of your chart, or you may be just feeling earth element at this time, okay? Because like I said, you don't have to be that specific sign to pick up on it, okay? But what I am seeing here is that right now my earth elements are all about creating something new, right? You're trying to, looks like, work on some things that you want to create for yourself. It's like you're going to be successful at it as well, is what I'm seeing here. It's like a lot of you may have been going through some major things. A lot here in reference of what you have been enduring lately is maybe coming out of some type of situation around education, maybe finishing a class, finishing school, finishing something of that sort, because we have that Ganymede energy that is in the endurance segment of things. That's also in reference of enduring things around your personality, maybe having to deal with others and their personality. Dealing with some things in reference of your beauty, maybe you've been having a hard time doing something to your hair or doing something to your body or trying to get your body right or exercise or something like that is what the ancestors is showing. But the ancestors is giving me that Chiron energy in reference of the things internally of what you're dealing with. Some of you still working on healing healing your wounds, okay? Ancestors is saying though, with this opportunity that you have right now, earth energy, you have new beginnings happening for you, okay? The divine is really, really tapping into some things for you. You are the star rising, in reference of your energy that you're in right now, but that's coming in reference of you healing, okay? You have that energy in your law of cause and effect, which is Aquarius, which is a 10, right? So that's Jupiter, right? And Aquarius, Jupiter rules Aquarius in the true sidereal, okay? And it's in the, not in the true sidereal, but in truly, yeah, okay, but in the spiritual astrology, okay, which means what's actually in the sky, okay. There, and that also goes back to the law of polarity, okay. So you having some things and trying to balance everything that is opposite of maybe even you, or just trying to balance everything in your life right now when it comes to the polarity of things. Ancestors saying but there's still some things aggressively you're going towards that may be maybe not that comfortable for you right now, but it looks like things are going to change, because what's in your changes is you moving towards something, maybe even business, or more communication with someone or something, or even financial situations. But the answers is saying, don't be in fear of whatever it is that you're trying to move towards. Okay. In your law of compensation, I'm definitely seeing some things pan out when it comes to your finances. Okay. I'm definitely seeing earth energy in reference of prosperity and abundance. The more you get grounded, the more your finances are also grounded, right, or also balanced, right. And this comes in reference of you operating out of integrity, is what the ancestors want my earth elements to know right now. In your law of compensation and love, it's all about the law of relativity. So it's about everything is relative right now. What you're going through, that's going to affect the way your finances and the way you're rewarded. Okay. So you must operate out of integrity, and that goes towards love, relationships, and also marriage. Okay. The ancestors want you to know, as long as you're staying focused in reference of operating out of integrity and working on your relationships and the things that are happening, amongst love for you, in that aspect of love, because that's what's coming out. The ancestors is showing their self elevation, right? A lot of you are getting ready to have like property and things like that, that is going to also help you when it comes to financial situations. For some of my earth elements, I'm seeing you maybe even working on that. But on the other part of that, it's like some of my earth signs or earth element, in that law of compensation, you have that crescent waning or waxing. But this is definitely energy of, oh, it's crescent waxing. So this is increasing. Okay. So love is increasing, finances is increasing, things of that sort. Self elevation, your knowledge, all these things you're going to be rewarded with. There's a form of compensation that's expanding for my earth element. Okay. But this all comes in reference of you being grounded and you being able to handle the polarity of life, the good and the bad. You being able to balance those things out and stay grounded. The ancestors is saying, when you are able to do that, then things change for you. Right now, the ancestors want you to be careful. The things that you've endured, don't people please. Stop people pleasing. Those things have created problems in your life, and that's probably why the ancestors is showing that's the things that you've endured lately or within the past. Okay. The ancestors is showing that, be careful in reference of things that's in the shadow, deception, fears. Okay. What you attract. And also be careful in reference of medicine, certain medication. And if you're a male earth energy, be careful of medication that can affect erectile dysfunction. And this is the same for you. Okay. So be careful. I'm not laughing at you, but I'm just telling you what the ancestors want you to know. Okay. Um, Also, for my earth signs, ancestors want you to work with cinnamon and ginger right now. Cinnamon and ginger. Okay. Citrine as the crystal, agate as the crystal as well. Let's clarify your spread that is here. There's a lot here around success, but you got to bring everything to the light, earth signs. Okay. And become balanced. Be careful of lust. Okay. Sexual desires and who you are sexing. Be very careful of that, because that could bring some type of situation in your life that could cause, bad energy. Okay. Because whoever this is could be bringing you some type of evil, dark energy towards you and what you're attracting. Okay. Because there's some deception behind some type of sexual situation, or even somebody you're dealing with. This could be connected to, if if this is not you, it could be your daughter. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. But be very careful, because this is definitely showing the people pleasing, the sexual desires, all of that attraction and seeking pleasures in some type of way that you've endured can bring some type of negative, bad, evil energy, dark energy here. Okay, is what I'm seeing. So we want to work on that. Okay, and be careful, because it's like earth element, you don't want to get caught up in somebody trying to use you for what you have as well. Okay, because I'm seeing that here as well. Okay, yeah. And be careful, don't turn to drugs and alcohol. Okay, because I'm seeing that here as well. Or if you're using too much drugs and alcohol at this time, the ancestors is telling you to stop, because your soul is going to reap that. Okay. Also, I'm seeing you being able to create what it is that you need in your life at this time. All right, the answers is definitely showing that. Some of you may feel like you're restricted, or you have been restricted in the past when it comes to your finances or earthly possessions, but the answers is showing that's about to turn around, especially if it has something to do with the law. Okay, ancestors want you to use your intelligence. Okay, part of that law of polarity is here in reference of your earthly possessions. So you have to take the good with the bad. All right, ancestors is also showing that, like I said, bring everything to the light, right? When it comes to the things that you may be enduring at this time, all right? Ancestors also want you to know for some of my earth elements, okay, in reference of the things that you're inspired to do or going after, you're going to be successful. Some of you are trying to get foreign houses and foreign cars and stuff like that. I'm seeing here something foreign, or even take a foreign trip somewhere. The answers is saying, it may start out where it may feel like you're being you have limitations when it comes to it, but answers want you to set boundaries in reference of trying to go after those things that you're trying to acquire. Answers is saying also make sure that you're continuously working on your skills and your ability when it comes to the things that you want, okay, and what you're inspiring to do at this time. Can maybe take a class. I'm seeing that was one of the things that you've endured. So maybe you didn't pass a class, maybe there was something that went wrong, because of something that's here that I'm seeing. But answers just want you to still try to educate yourself in some shape, form, or fashion when it does come to whatever it is that you're trying to move forward in. And be careful. It's like you still, earth signs, you still have some. I had that moon energy. So it's still, and that's in the reference of your changes, right? So that's the ancestors saying there's still some things that you need to work on your shadow, right? Your shadow self, do your shadow work. It's a lot of things that are suppressed, right? Hidden secrets, hidden trauma, depression, deception, okay? Pain and suffering, okay? This could also be around children in some shape, form, or fashion, okay? Mainly a female child, okay? Maybe a daughter, or maybe even, a female child, okay? So there is a lot here in reference of you still having to heal, okay? Emotions and things like that, emotional secrets. You want to bring everything to the light and confess to these things, okay? Because the ancestors is showing if you don't, start working on self, then you'll start having that sorrows and those regrets and things like that you're gonna maybe even try to turn towards alcohol and drugs, okay? So the ancestors don't want you to do that. That's gonna bring trauma in your life. That's because you can become unbalanced very easily and quickly and not being grounded. And with that being said, earth signs will be off task, right? So the ancestors just want you to know that even in your law of compensation, oh, and with that shadow energy, you could change that. That's in the law of perpetual to transmutation of energy. Okay, so you can shift that energy, but the ancestors want you to do that. Be the alchemist, change that, move from take your weaknesses and make them your strengths. It's time for you to maneuver that energy there. Okay, and then your love and compensation. Just know the things that I told you earlier about your love and the relationship and self elevation and so forth. You're winning in that aspect of things, right? And things are expanding. But you have to remember the do's and the don'ts, the things that you have been shown or learned throughout life, right? Apply those lessons to your love life and to your finances as well, okay? And I feel like everything will be okay for you when it comes to your finances and love, all right? But do remember that ancestors got it here in reference of some dark energy trying to come in and creep in, and that's because of people trying to use you up, seeking pleasurable desires like sexual desires and so forth, and that's all being hidden from you, so you may not be able to see. That's what ancestors was telling you with this moon energy, okay? So it's all about you shifting and moving and getting out of that type of energy at this time, okay? Because the ancestors is saying for my earth signs that could be a situation for you, and you may not even know people in bribing, somebody bribing you or you bribing somebody else, okay? So that's what I'm feeling. Yeah. And there's definitely some type of ending that's happening for my earth signs. Okay. I have the death element here, which is also Scorpio energy. So you could be a Scorpio as well, not sure. Or have that in your chart somewhere strongly. All right. Pull an outcome message for my earth elements, and we will wrap it up. All right. Outcome message for earth elements, ancestors. Outcome message for earth. Outcome message for earth. Outcome message for earth. Whew, that's way too many ancestors. Outcome message for earth. All right, here we go. Stormy. So you've been through some storms, okay? You see the boat and it's on all that water that's rocky, right? So the ancestors is saying on the bottom of the deck is the new moon, okay? So yeah, that is coming. So ancestors want you to work with the new moon, okay? But the stormy card is the number 21. Be very careful of things becoming violent if you're going through some type of stormy situation. That goes back to this energy that I had here with the demonic, the evil, and the dark energy that's here that you could be enduring. But the stormy is about drama straight ahead. So you could have some drama coming in, earth signs. That's why the ancestors is giving you all these things about, it could be around love or marriage or something like that, or it could be about something that's hidden from you that you may not even know about. But this is giving you that warning. Prepare, embrace yourself. Conditions are not favorable at this time. Wait the storm out before proceeding. Please don't worry either. The weather can change very quickly. Meditate on this when you want to call on your sea legs to keep you safe and secure through a hardship or stressful period. If you are inquiring about a relationship, please be warned that this situation will bring a lot of upheaval to your path. Proceed with caution. All right. So, like I said, this boat is on in the ocean, just makes its way through a storm, only to be headed towards another one. So it's like as if you're coming through a storm, but another one is starting to come. So that's why the ancestors is telling you to utilize this new moon energy that's coming in. Okay, this is about self elevation for you, and that's why the ancestors also told you to operate out of integrity of whatever it is that you do, because everything right now is relative. Everything is also in reference of the opposite of you. So you may be enduring things that you don't like because it's the opposite of your personality, of what you know to do that's right. So the ancestors is telling you, be careful. Okay, be careful, because it is a storm. If it's not happening now, it's to come. All right. So much love to you, earth signs. This is your energy read for this week. Peace.